time is going up. Should be live now, hopefully.
Not seen it yet.
Oh, I haven't put it on your screen. That's my fault. Hang on, then. That's my fault for not doing that.
Okay, at least we figured out the problem.
Yep. I'm very professional at this. And turn on chat. There we go. And alright. There we go. So, welcome back, everybody, to more Super Robot Wars 30th. It has been a while for various reasons.
Some of them were my fault.
Yeah, partially, at least. We had to talk about it. There may have been some beatings involved. I might have lost. I might have won. You don't need to know the details.
Hey man, I'm not telling anyone if you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Really, it was embarrassing all around. That's
Yeah,
what I'll say.
it was, wasn't it?
It's like
And then
watching-
the pig showed up.
That pig kicked our ass, man.
It did. Who let their pig out?
I don't know, but it kicked our ass.
It did.
Whoever it was the true alpha that day.
Uh-huh. Truly the definition of a baconator. But also, real quick, as we're sitting here at the menu and you have the audience has actual things to look out. Yes, here's the YouTube thing. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video around, and go watch another video after this because that's apparently super big in the algorithm now as well.
Oh, see, I barely upload ever, like ever.
Yeah.
So, I don't worry about the algorithm.
Yeah, I know you don't because I'm subscribed to your channel and like once a month I maybe get a video.
That's if you're lucky. Listen, man, I have a job.
Yeah, I
have
know.
A job that requires consistent attention, like all the time.
So do I. I have a job too, so I get it.
And I am waiting for my co-host for the Final Fantasy stream to fucking watch the video that I currently have ready to go to upload. Ugh.
To see if there's anything that needs to be changed.
Yep.
Ah. But anyway, let's get back to it. Where are we heading now? Oh yeah, so between now and last time, the second DLC came out. So with the second DLC, we can get a couple more characters from the original Generation series. Ultraman from the Ultraman anime, and the cast of Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans.
The Ultraman anime, if you will.
Yes, which second season comes out this spring. I'm hyped.
I don't watch TV.
It's not on TV, it streams.
Alright, streams is TV now, okay?
I guess that's true.
No, the only, I watched the last, 4 episodes of Vox Machina, because it was on, and my roommate was watching it.
Ah.
That show seems alright.
Okay, now, where are we gonna go? What do we get at each of these?
So did you abide by my request last time and we're waiting to get Guy?
Yes, I haven't played this at all on this save file since we last streamed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I assumed I assumed you had done other streams of it since the last time?
No.
Oh. Okay. Well,
I streamed XCOM 2 in the meantime.
Yeah. Okay. Alright.
You subscribe to my channel, you should know this!
Okay. Dude, I'm subscribed to a lot of channels, and YouTube doesn't tell me anything anymore. I also watch a bunch of channels I'm not subscribed to, and YouTube just does not know what to do with that.
Oh, I know that feeling, though. I do know that feeling. So let's see,
okay, so...
let's see. This is an original generation character. This is a easy mission that gets us a bunch of stuff that they put in to celebrate having 19 million sales. This is another anniversary. This is another celebratory mission because it's 30th anniversary. This will get us an original generation character. This will start some of the. These will start the DLC stuff. This is the stuff with Team Rabbits, who all suck. What is this? This is a repeatable mission. This will get this will progress us towards getting Guy and Gao Geiger.
Then that's the one we're doing.
All right.
Does Guy spell his name G-A-I or G-U-Y?
It's weird because like that's a weird thing. Localization of this game spells it G-U-Y, and even makes a joke about it at one point. But like in the anime, the official release of the anime, it's spelled G-A-I.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess that doesn't really bother me. Like spelling. Unless, like, because spelling has been weird across localizations forever. Like, you and I fucking played Digimon card games.
Oh, yeah, we had a discussion about that when you were here last time with Valdermon.
So much. Sorry, I think you mean Varadurumon.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
And then the Chaosmon card, if I remember correctly, just says Balder Arm with a B. It's like
no. No, it says Valder.
That's right, it does. Okay, yeah.
Like that, because the Digimon's name is Baldermon, because it's based off of Balder, the Norse god of light.
Yes.
So like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not actually frustrated about this. I actually think it's fascinating. I love hearing about Digimon fucking localization shit because they are so inconsistent with it all the time.
It really is.
But like it just gets my goat when you have two versions of the spelling of the same Digimon, and neither of them are correct.
And let's on a similar note, Bearmon / Cubmon / Kumamon, and how it refers to like 6 different characters.
Yep. My favorite is probably always going to be the newer localization of Paildremon's attack, which, since he fires from the hip with his attack, it was called Desperado Blaster in the show.
Yes, that's also its name in Japan.
Right. But you would think they would have a better localization of it later, as localization would get more consistent as it goes on, and as the understanding of like.
No, but now suddenly they've changed it to Death Parade Blaster.
Yeah, it's called Death Parade, but that's also a totally understandable localization flub, considering Desperado and Death Parade probably are pronounced the same.
They are pronounced the same in Japan. As somebody who's consumed a lot of anime and is a fucking weeb.
Because they don't really have the TH sound in their
they don't really.
It's the S usually.
Yeah.
Language is great. I'm a linguist, by the way, in case anyone didn't know.
Okay, we did a quick side mission there real quick too, but doesn't matter. Here we go.
Does it get us closer to my one true love? No. Then who cares?
I mean, technically it does. It got everybody some EXP and stuff.
All right, I'm gonna look up a list of like the worst mecha anime.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna start dropping every once in a while. When does this random when does Cross Anja show up?
I've never even heard of that.
Damn right you haven't.
That said, I did find a channel called I think you know him, Kenny Lauderdale.
Yes.
Yeah, I found a bunch of mecha anime suggestions on that channel. I'm like, why the fuck haven't I watched this yet? It looks sick. Like Giant Gorg.
Oh yeah, when's Razafon showing up?
What the hell is Razafon?
Razafon, God, I saw a couple episodes of Razafon. Hey, it's Mamoru.
Yeah.
We talked about how in the dub he has Ash Ketchum's voice actress, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah, well, at least in like the wait, did you know? Okay, I'm pretty sure I said it at the time, but like his voice actress for the original Geiger when he's still a kid is the same as Ash Ketchum's original voice actress for the dub.
Wow. Did a way better job on Mamoru than with Ash.
No, okay. One thing you can say about a lot of the stuff in the original Pokemon anime, its voice acting is fine. There is nothing wrong with the original Pokemon.
In some cases. There's also a lot of characters who just yell.
Oh, sure, but like a lot of the names in that were like already established voice actor names.
Mm-hmm.
So they had, and most of them had experience dubbing anime before, so like they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
The pink hair girl is from Mamoru, like grown-up Mamoru's Gao Geiger, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, grown-up
Weird,
Mamoru's Gao Geiger. What?
Up. The show. I don't know what his show is. What grown-up Mamoru's show is called.
He's not actually from a full anime. It's a they did a continuation manga called King of Kings Gao Geiger.
Okay.
King of Kings Gao Geiger versus Better Man.
All right, but she's from that, right?
Yes, and she's also from the original show.
Is she?
Yes.
Okay, wait, what's the character's name?
Hana.
Oh yeah. I remember her. Vaguely, but I remember her.
This guy constantly looks like he's chewing on something or got like stung in the face by a bee.
Yeah, I can see it. Looks like he's a squirrel storing nuts for the winter. New one's quick.
He's also from the original show.
Okay, this is mostly the list. This list that I'm looking at right now is mostly looking at like recent stuff. It's got that recency bias going on. For those of you who don't know, the recency bias is you are more likely to call to mind things that you have seen more recently than things you have seen older.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking for like the old shit. Like the stuff that really wanted to be Gundam Wing.
I mean, there was a lot of stuff after the original Gundam became popular. Just like we could just copy Gundam.
Oh sure, but like
that is a problem I have with a lot, because like I go through mecha anime just like on my own, and like I can't say I've seen everything, but one of the main things that keeps me from watching a lot of it is that there's so much of it, both new and old, that's just like, oh, if Gundam did it, we can do it, but without knowing why Gundam worked.
Right. Worst mecha anime 2001. Come on, what do we got? Okay, maybe my anime list is gonna be able to give you something. This is my gimmick for this episode. Until a guy shows up on screen, I could not care less. That's not true. That's not true. I will engage with the game.
Yeah, he's not going to show up yet. This gets us closer to him, but we're not getting him quite yet.
Alright. Okay, now how do I sort this by rating? Score, here we go. Huh. Apparently my anime list has Code Geass. You don't know, I guess that makes sense. Code Geass is... Really? They ranked Code Geass higher than Ava? Than Gurren? I'm legitimately surprised.
Okay, I could see it at least like at the beginning being rated higher than Ava, but higher than Gurren Lagann? That's bullshit.
I always thought it was a fairly divisive show, but
it's a show that
not divisive. What am I thinking of?
Code Geass was a show that I enjoyed the first half of, and then the second half was just like, I'm sorry, we're doing what now?
The fun kind of fades.
But yeah.
No, we're still getting 6 and 7s out of 10. No, I want the like.
We aren't there yet.
4s and below.
We aren't in the actual shit yet. We're at mediocre to underrated right now.
Exactly. Like, I'm still seeing stuff that I like vaguely recognize.
That said, 2 other mecha anime I absolutely need to check out are Dan Kuga and Dangayo, because those look sick.
I'll look those up in a moment.
So real quick, here's a fun bit of trivia. This girl here, at the age of 5, she wrote the programming for Gao Figar's Final Fusion sequence.
Not even like, didn't even need like a second pass or anything. Like, you usually gotta work some bugs out.
Nah.
Man, I love anime's dedication to completely impossible feats from children.
Well, in this, the explanation was that while her mother was pregnant, she had a lot of experimentation done her, and as a side effect, she wound up a genius.
Fair enough. Alright, so I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you want an Armored Core anime?
Fuck yes!
I don't know if I would. Because, like for me, I like the... Okay, if it was, it wouldn't have... I wouldn't want, like, to see people in it. I would just want to, like, be the robots. Because, like, that's what it's always kind of been to me. You never see people in Armored Core. It's always just the robots. And you can get, like, some sick... Like, let's be clear. If they want to fucking perfect 3D anime and not give us more shit like X-Arm or, like, fucking Berserk, Mecha's the way to do that, because like that's the perfect testing ground. Mecha can look.
Yeah, if you want to see a good example of it actually like nearly reaching where it should, you should look up Getter Robo Arc.
All right, we'll do. But like I think it would be really cool to see some of the shit that you do in Armored Core in like 3D animations, like the fight with the Answerer going in with nothing but like the moonlight, sick as hell.
Yeah.
But also, like, for me, it's just the humans are always voices for me, and I kind of like that idea.
I get it, but at the same time, I feel like actually having them in could be a fun way to like expand the world a little bit.
Maybe, but I feel like it would just become about the characters rather than the robots. And for me, I can't think of any like human. I can't assign a human face to a pilot in Armored Core. Like it's just like the robots are always like the mascot thing so much. It's the same kind of thing with Mech Warrior. Like I wouldn't want to see, like you see people in like the hub in Mech Warrior 5, and for me that's already pushing it.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of would like to see it. I feel like it would also get. I like. Because like, in my head, I am constantly creating faces for these characters whenever I hear them talk.
I'm not. I am hearing them as I can't. I don't usually do that with the way I look through things.
I do. Whenever I hear just a voice, my mind immediately begins constructing a face that would match that voice and personality.
Okay. All right. Now. All right. You ready for this?
Sure.
When are we gonna get characters from Kenzen Robo Daimi Dollar?
Okay, I don't know of that one.
It's from 2014. It's still in the 6s, but it looks like it looks like the kind of like, what am I thinking? It's got that generic like anime look, you know.
I think I get what you're saying.
I
think I know what you're saying. Like every era has that look where it's just like this is what all of the mediocre shows looked like.
Yeah.
Like kind of like how every isekai just copies what SAO looks like.
Yeah, and I know I'm probably gonna sound like I probably sound like a jackass right now, and that's fair. That is a fair assessment.
It's fair to say that we sound like jackasses, but keep in mind, we don't give a shit.
No. I want to say I don't necessarily not give a shit, but I want everyone to know I am not coming at this from a place of good faith.
You've gone soft.
Hey man, when are we gonna get 8-man?
What the?
8-man
I don't know what that one is either.
Actually, 8-man is actually one I know.
Okay.
It's like old ass, like old ass, like 19. This is from '63.
Okay. Okay.
It got a reboot a while ago, but it wasn't all that good.
Okay, so like the '63 one, just because of that era, could have either been like a staple, or been like, oh, this is cheap as hell.
Yep.
Anyway, real quick, so we have one more space. Who do you want taking up that last space? Should it be Shar, Colin, or Van?
Van, he looks cool.
All right.
All right. This one's actually real. This is a real question.
Uh-huh.
When the fuck's Astro Boy gonna show up?
I don't know if he can because he's not really a super robot. He's more like a superhero character.
I'm sorry, but like, he's a Roybit.
Oh no, I know he is.
OG.
It's also possible that he has shown up and I just don't remember. He has shown up in the past and I just don't remember. But I also know he's one of those characters who's like super tied up in the U.S. distributor battles. Like it's really hard for the studio that owns him in Japan to do things with him outside of Japan because the U.S. distributor's like, yo, this infringes on our copyright of him. It's why they haven't been able to do anything with Macross for like ever. Because the rights holders for Robotech, like anytime a new Macross project is brought up, they like straight go to court and be like, you can't let this come here because we might be doing something with Macross this year, and then they never do. The U.S. rights holders for Macross are literally just sitting on the license, and they have been for almost 30 years.
Okay, I got another one.
Uh-huh.
That's actually like, okay, this one I already know the answer, and I understand. But also, dude, it'd be sick if they had Optimus Prime in this.
Yeah.
Or like Omega Supreme, because like he'd be at like the right size at least.
I mean, Transformers, like, we think they're a lot smaller than they really are. They're actually about the same size as the original Gundam.
I don't know, man. Optimus is the size of a semi-truck.
In his vehicle mode.
Gundam's bigger. That's right. Size doesn't mean anything in the original fucking Transformers.
Yeah.
Conservation of matter.
Like, I put together a dream lineup, and I put, like, I felt it would be easier for them to use some of the Japanese seasons, so I put in, like, Master Force, Victory, and Zone.
When's Yuwaku Countdown gonna show up?
What?
I don't know, but I think this one actually might be a hentai.
Oh.
Never mind. Sustained. Objection sustained.
Never mind. I know why. I know exactly why it's not showing up now.
So real quick, I'm still in like the upper fives, like 5.6s.
Oh.
I'm at like 800.
Oh God.
There's a lot of mech animals.
It used to be the king.
Okay, what was the king in like the 2000s? Because I know like in at least like the 2010s, I would say probably Isekais were the king.
Yeah. In the early 2000s, it was like monster collectors in games.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. How about the 90s? That was Mecha.
Yeah.
Because that's when like Wing was coming out and shit like that.
Yeah, Mecha like stood like massive throughout like from like the 60s up to the 90s.
Yeah. I would say the late 2000s, I would say shonen battle anime.
Yeah.
Like early 2000s was definitely the Monster Collectors. Late 2000s was definitely like shonen battle anime.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, okay, never mind. I've gotten into the, not into the NA Discord.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Wait, do they not like show things with a score lower than a certain amount?
That'd be kind of dumb.
Are they not worthy of my anime list?
That'd be kind of dumb.
Damn it, the fit isn't as easy to pull off as I thought it
Ow. Yeah, you really would have to like search up worst anime by like decade or something. Worst mecha anime within X decade.
would. Yeah. I was gonna say when's W Tails Cat a Strange Presence, but that is also a hentai.
Okay then.
Oh, it's from Shiro Masamune. Huh. He's the guy who did the, I think it was the... Okay, see the... Hold on a second. I want to make sure I'm not... Yeah. He's the guy who made Ghost in the Shell.
Oh. Weird.
Not actually weird, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, he was... His, like, Ghost in the Shell was apparently, like... pattern.
What?
Apparently Ghost in the Shell, stuff like high concept stuff like that was somewhat off pattern
Oh.
for him.
Oh.
Alright, let's go to Reddit. There's a thread, most weakest and disappointing anime, disappointing mecha anime you've ever seen. Alright, I'm gonna take a break from my dumb bit. Say that still looks fucking sick.
I will attack the battleship with my fist.
Yeah, punch it.
He's gonna punch it really hard.
Oh wait, no, that's right. That's right. These guys do the arm swing thing. They're gonna walk forward, and if you get hit,
It's your own fault, yeah.
I've been recording the entire time I've been on this stream. I need to sit the fuck back. The
Oh.
guy's gonna be real mad at me. There's my man. Right now is the kind of guy like you get married if you want like a stable job and like a reasonable husband. Yeah, I knew what she was doing. Camille's the guy you married if you want someone to fix, but isn't going to be violent. It's a very weird, cynical thing I just said. That's
Yeah.
Camille. Camille's got some shit going on.
He does. It's a common thing in Gundam.
Yeah. What is the name? How many people does Camille see die that he likes does Camille see die in front of him?
I don't know. And again, it also comes down to which timeline you're looking at.
Right, but like okay, regardless of which timeline, even when the creator, what is fucking man, this is blasphemy. What is the creator of Gundam?
I had it and then I lost it.
All right, time to look that up so I don't look like an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, I already look like an idiot, but let's head it off in the past at least a little bit. Tomino. Tomino. Right. Yeah, the Tomino went back and said, "Man, this is depressing as shit. I need to change something about this. This is just a stone cold downer." Even then, like, people die.
Oh yeah. No.
A lot of people Camille likes die.
Yeah.
There's who was the oh my god. I think it's Yes, yeah. Fucking both of his parents.
Oh yeah,
or
no, like yeah, they are uber dead.
Yeah, but like Full Murasame, Rosamiya, like so many people. So many people died.
Yeah.
The tragedy of Jared. That guy just gets fucked over at every turn. By Camille.
Yeah.
That's most of the time. Most of the time it's not even on purpose.
Yeah. And sometimes it's his own fault.
Yeah. Sometimes he does it to himself, but because Camille has already done so much to him, he blames Camille.
All of the death in Gundam is one of the big reasons why Gundam Age did not work.
I don't know anything. Wait, hold on. I need to know about Gundam Age. Which one is Gundam Age?
A lot.
I don't know anything about this one.
So,
Which is weird, because Gundam's one of the few mecha anime that I know a decent amount about.
yeah, Gundam Age was like, they wanted to make a Gundam show for children.
Yeah, okay.
Hence why all of the humans have such soft shapes to them, and all of those pastel colors.
Yeah. It looks like it's trying to replicate the most simple design. Well, okay, in some places it looks like it's trying to replicate the most simple ideas of like more simple like art style that the original Gundam had.
But then, like,
Okay.
at the same... But, like, so, like, they're like, well, we'll make it a kids' show. But let's also not forget that this is Gundam, so it's a war show.
Right.
Like, there are people who just... there's a character in the show who straight up just gets dragged into a back alley and executed.
Okay, much as I bag on it, like, man, Build Fighters was a way better venue for that.
It is.
Okay, wait. There's 3 poster arts. Is the blue-haired character that is a kid in one, and there's the one with the mustache, and then the old guy in the other one? Is that the same character?
Yes, that is the same character.
Yes. Okay, I remember you and me talked about this a long time ago, where you described it to me. Or maybe we were talking about Zoids. Wasn't there a Zoids thing that also kind of tried to do that generational thing? It also didn't work very well.
No.
Maybe it was Gundam. I don't know. You and I talk about Zoids a lot too.
Yeah. Speaking of, this is another one of those things. Another really, really shitty mecha anime. Web Diver.
Web Diver.
Yes.
Huh.
So Web Diver, you'd think it looks really cool from the openings, because the openings are very nicely animated.
Uh-huh.
And so are all of the show's 2D segments.
Okay.
But then it turns out the robots in all of the battles are animated in 3D. And they just A-pose everywhere and slide across the screen. In flat backgrounds that are just a colored void.
Don't gotta fill in the background. You don't make any.
Mm-hmm. And when I say they A-pose, I mean they just A-pose.
Awesome.
Like, no animation. They don't even, like, raise their arms or anything to attack. It just... They just, like, get a colored... There's just a colored light effect in front of them that then just gets slid across the screen and expanded and then contracted and fades away when it hits the enemy.
That's terrible.
This was made in 2001.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
You want to know what makes it even worse? Do you know what came out 2 years before it?
What?
Zoid's Chaotic Century.
Wow. Okay, I'm back. Oh no.
Uh,
Lost my
uh-oh.
There we go. I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
But,
So, okay, I'm gonna be real.
uh-huh.
I haven't looked at it. Remind me. Is Chaotic Century the one that we got in the States with Liger Zero?
That was the sequel, New Century Zero, but we did get Chaotic Century 2 later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. We got it afterward.
Yeah.
Like, the CG on that was actually, like, I recall it being alright.
It was, especially for the time.
Yeah.
Like, the Zoids had, like, the Zoids, like, remember, they were animals, so they had tails, and they went to the trouble of animating them to react to the Zoids' movements and, like, what directions they were going in.
Right.
And remember that, too, the Zoids had, like, internal weapons that could be deployed, so that means they had to make multi-layered models for them, where those segments would open up to reveal the weapons.
Right.
And then there's fucking Web Diver that came out 2 years later. And they just A-pose across the screen, launching light effects at each other.
That's embarrassing.
It really is.
Man, I need to watch more bad anime.
Do
like-
you?
Yes. Bad anime is fun, man. Dude, I watched X-Arm the other day. I don't know
Oh,
if you know
God.
anything about that one. Let me tell ya.
Yeah, they hired a software advertising firm to animate.
I can make better transitions than what they do. Like, it's just like a weird zoom in, and then it like there is no continuity. Like, okay, there's this thing in film called continuity of scenes.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Right, but for anyone who doesn't, it's the idea of
Why did I
the
put
next
this
cut.
space there?
Sorry, continuity of shots is specifically what I'm looking for. The next cut that you have to make in a set of footage has to be continuous with the previous one.
Yeah.
There cannot be a movement or an action that has transpired that the person does not see the start of. That would not make sense for them to have missed.
Yeah.
Like, there is a character who is tied down, and one of the main characters is fighting the bad guy of the episode.
Uh-huh.
There is a point where they kick him away,
Uh-huh.
and then the scene cuts to that character and the character who was tied down running through a hallway.
Wait, what happened in between?
Like how they were able to get that person untied before the bad guy got to them and then get out of the room and lose him because he comes through like a wall to come and find them.
What? He comes through a wall?
It's his power. He can move through walls.
Oh,
That's not weird.
Okay, okay, because we are talking about the X-Arm anime, so it's kind of like, so wait, did they just forget to animate the door, or does he have a special power?
That's fair. But man, there is movement that does not work. Sorry, man, that sentence. No, that is the sentence I want. Yeah, the movement doesn't work between that first shot and the other one because there's no way they would have the time for that. So there are problems that are set up in a shot that are solved in ways they couldn't possibly have been solved in that period of time.
Oh no!
And it feels like we're missing a scene.
Oh no! Oh.
What? Oh yeah. And anyone who hasn't, go watch Mother's Basement's videos about it. It's great. But the thing that sticks out to me the most is, man, you know how in I think it was Pokemon Sun and Moon, where your character just didn't react to things, and it was weird. It made sense.
Yeah, because that game is cheap as shit.
Well, no, it made sense when they were chibi characters in X and Y because you're just a chibi character. Doesn't need huge facial expressions, but shit will happen that your character should react to, and they've just got a smile on their face, a dead-eyed smile.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's this anime.
Yeah, it is.
And again, he points that in his video too, but they have one movement point for their fucking jaws.
Yeah. Yeah, they do, don't they?
And it's just the bottom jaw go up and down.
I remember that when the anime came out, sales for the manga volumes just fell off a cliff. It damaged the reputation so badly.
Yep. And it actually apparently it didn't get kicked out of Shonen Jump a couple weeks before the anime started airing.
Well, because the manga had already ended.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I did find that out. Like, there's the story that it got the manga canceled was not true. The manga was already over.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. But no, it did absolutely hurt the manga's reputation and its sales afterwards, though.
Holy crap! Are these Yu-Gi-Oh characters?
They're the better men.
They look like Yu-Gi-Oh characters. They look like characters that Merrick hired in Battle City. I swear to God, like that looks like Odeon. Oh man, was that a? Did I just do the black people all look alike thing?
I don't think so.
All right, okay. The art style, like the thick lines and the way the eyes are shaped, reminded me of Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh shit, is there someone in chat?
Yes. It's Mr. Jellyfish.
Oh, alright. What is he doing here?
Yeah, the hell if I know. Up, we're being forced to go somewhere now.
People know who Mr. Jellyfish is, right? We're not just being mean to some random person in chat.
No, I know who we know who it is.
Okay, but like people in watching the video, like anyone who watches this in the future would know who that we're not just being mean to some random dude in chat, right?
I mean, they might, but I think we've just explained that no, we know who it is, so obviously we're like,
all right, okay.
Yeah. We're not just being mean to somebody at random just because, like, you, a person. No, it's just like, oh no, we know who that is, so we can be as mean or as kind to them as we want, and they will understand that it's a joke.
Man, Utsumi really looking raring to go there.
He is so excited to go to Mars to get involved in an alien war. We just said we know you.
Yeah, I'm not on Twitch. I can't see the chat, so I'm just gonna send him a message. Like,
I don't have Twitch.
Is there a Discord? Does Discord have a chat? No, that's right. You're on YouTube, aren't you?
Yeah, and my stream lets me just literally plop the YouTube chat onto my screen.
Yeah, but I can't see it.
Ah.
It's like I don't have it full screen. Okay, see her having the late, like the more like disinterested look makes sense for her character because she's just generally kind of like blasé about stuff.
Mm.
Nothing phases her.
That said, to everybody watching, once again, go watch SSS.Gridman because it's super good. I don't know who this other person is though. Who is Mufuo Sup?
In chat?
Yeah.
I don't know, but welcome. I hope they're having a good time.
Yeah, hopefully.
Also, it doesn't show me chat like forever. Like it just shows the chat on like for me like for a second on like the feed. But legitimately, I hope they're having a good time. And I hope that our like complete refusal to talk about anything that's actually happening in the game is not ruining it. Because man, we have not acknowledged a single event in this
They're
game.
talking about the history of Mars colonization, which is all lore from Van's TV show, Gunsword or Gun X Sword, and what they know about the aliens that landed there, which is lore for the anime that show that is talking about, which is Heavy Metal Elgime.
Okay. Okay, did that statue have its arms spread out, or were those shoulder pads?
I don't know. I don't know. It could be either one.
Scroll over to there when you have a chance.
Yeah, sure. Because either it is standing there with giant shoulders, or it's T-posing to assert its dominance.
Like Jesus in that one statue, which is probably what it's based off of if it is spreading its arms out.
I don't know if it is or not. If it's
That's
based off of the actual Jesus
that
statue.
lady looks like a rejected Gem in the Holograms character.
See, I wouldn't know what to say about that. I've never actually watched. I never watched that show.
Okay, but you know exactly what it looks like.
I know what it looks like. It is the combination. It's literally the combination of Barbie and hair metal.
Yeah, AKA definitely not your thing.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, no, the hair metal isn't a crossover for you. You like Twisted Sister.
Twisted Sister is okay. I definitely stopped listening to them as time went on, just because like I found other bands that I just like way more. There's a couple songs here and there that I like from them, though.
That's fair. Sorry, was that robot called Huckabean?
Yeah, which we should actually be bringing with us.
Huckabean.
It's because it's the main character unit.
Huckabean.
It's pronounced Hyukbine.
Okay, but like, man, my immediate reaction to pronunciation is Huckabean.
Alright. Okay, we got Gridman. Who else are we gonna bring? We got 2 more people we can bring with us. None of these assholes, they suck.
Dude, that's not fair. We don't like the art style, but we haven't watched that show.
Well, I mean, even as units, they're not super great.
Okay. Well, they're all also... You have never used any of them, so they're all still level 4.
Eh.
The Gurren type special.
Alright, and we get 1 more.
Fuck.
We gonna bring Dan, or are we gonna bring, Char?
I'm sorry, who?
Dan or Char?
I'm sorry, who?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I keep thinking he's Char for some reason. Obviously, there's no way in hell that Quattro can be Char.
Exactly. So we are bringing Commander Quattro Bagina on this endeavor with
Very well.
Char, like, who even is that? Is that like a food? I bet it's a food.
I've heard some people pronounce it Sha.
No. You're getting that confused. That's just the thing that's just like the little like onomatopoeia they use when they're reintroducing the first Gundam show. Nothing to do with Quattro. My God, that hair.
Okay, okay, here's the statue. Those are shoulder pads.
Yes, those are.
There's the sleeves down there.
But you see why I could think.
Oh, absolutely, I can. Deploy T-pose wings. None shall assert dominance heavier than I.
So what show is Hair Lady from?
Hair Lady? You mean the one you were talking about? Saying, you mean her? You mean her? Heavy Metal Elgime.
Okay, yes, you did mention that. All right,
Yes.
just want to make sure that I can remember the exact name. But yeah, I guess Heavy Metal is a good name for someone with bad fucking design.
Oh, Amuro, we gotta get you and Camille's upgrade missions soon because you are driving around in relics. I'm sorry, but it's true.
No, you're not wrong. I ain't gonna deny that. Ain't nobody gonna deny that.
And move forward. There we go. You fool! You only have a 10% hit chance! Oh, you poor fool! Yep, that dealt no damage.
You're not dodging this. Blocks it.
Well, that's just rude.
Still correct.
Well, goodbye. It was nice knowing you. Not really.
So much for that promotion.
Uh-huh.
That is, you know, he took his death in stride.
Yeah.
I respect a random drunk being able to do that.
Nope. Stop attacking Gridman. It's not gonna work for you.
I mean, if they keep doing it, eventually it might. Like, they each got like a 10% chance. If 10 guys hit them, one of them's got a hit, right? That's how Bayesian statistics work. I'm probably applying that term wrong.
Maybe. I've never actually heard that term before.
Bayesian statistics is basically like, you know how like normal statistics would say, like, if you flip a coin like 20 times, it's every time it has a 50% chance of coming up heads or tails. Bayesian statistics says, well, no, if you have, like, just by the law of averages, if you flip a coin 20 times, it should, like, and get tails 10 times in a row, there should be an almost 100% chance of you getting heads on the 11th try. Because, like, because then that would end, because, like, then if you get 10 tails in a row and then 10 heads in a row, that would still follow the rule of 50% on each side. So it's another, like, philosophical way of thinking about statistics where, like, the previous outcomes do affect the next one.
Okay.
Man, that guy's also got some hair. That's not...
Look at that pompadour!
No, man, that's not a pompadour. That's a balloon with hair folded around it. That guy's got the most normal hair of them. Okay, her hair is fine. But why does she need 2 headbands?
I don't know. Guys.
Why am I nitpicking?
I don't know.
What does this serve?
Content. Yep.
Yeah, you know what? Alright, content. Yeah, alright, fair enough. Okay, we have just been introduced to these characters, and it is throwing us into this.
Yep. And there's the person the statue is made to look like.
Now she's actually spreading her arms out, I think. That is a neat design, though.
That's a dude.
The dude?
Yep.
Huh. Well, alright. I don't judge. I mean, dude's clearly got power, so it's working for him. Yeah, no, though I'm gonna be real honest.
Yeah.
If you showed me that design, I never would have guessed it was a guy.
I didn't either, but then I had to remind myself, oh wait, that's the king of Poseidon.
I thought it was a queen. Also, is the girl in the pink suit like a fairy or something?
Yes.
There's more. There's some more hair.
His name is Gable.
We got Dabba. We got Gable. We got Nay. Is his name Dabba My Road?
Yes.
Is that a fucking... That's gotta be a reference.
I have no idea.
Much like a thing not to be a reference.
The blonde guy is called Kiao.
Yow. Am.
Oh, this song 80 is shit.
Yeah, it is. Yo, that's sin. Also, man, that just happened with your characters watching and barely having any input on. Like, you were a spectator to that entire exchange. I don't know why that's funny to me, but like, we just met these characters, and it feels like we were like, it feels like, and I imagine for someone who like really does enjoy this series, it would be this, but it feels like the character, like the game is saying, "Hey, remember these guys?" Like they're walking in like a sitcom and everyone cheers. And but I don't know these games pretty much at all. Looks sick though.
Yeah. Oh, really? At 75! Really quick though, I want to just bring up the image of these things because, like, their hands, they look like they're going on like a squeaky hinge to me, and they just go.
Yeah, but you can't deny that posture. That posture screams confidence. Like, back straight.
I am confident in my ability as a grunt.
Yeah, like they know what they're about. Can't hate on it. They're with their Galactic Civil War Rebellion ass looking helmets. Star Wars. It's gonna J-deck you in the face.
Yeah, something like that.
He's gonna deck you in the face with the gun. For those who don't know, shortening a word like that in Japanese turns it into the imperative form. It is shouting an order rather than making a statement or offering a request.
Because language is silly sometimes.
Well, I mean, it's actually pretty similar to what we do in English. Like, we should go is a request, or like a statement. But go or run is an imperative. There's actually a lot of parallels between that. It's one of the places where English and Japanese actually parallel, which is not as often as most other languages.
Yeah. About to end this man's whole career.
Yeah. Yeah. That is not an inaccurate statement. When you kill someone, they do not have a next day on the job. I'm gonna see if I can find more bad mecha anime.
Oh, please do, because
Okay, stop giving me best lists. I want bad. Alright, fine, let's try this from... Oh god, no, not Comic Book Rant. Fuck that website. Where's Valvrave the Liberator?
something I tried to watch. So, like, I watched the first episode and I was like, I think I'm done here.
See, okay. Mine and Mike's issue when we tried to watch it was that it was not as bad as we wanted it to be. We were looking for bad anime. And so we looked up like a recent list of like what's some of the bad newer anime, and then but like we didn't get what we were looking for.
Yeah, I thought it might be kind of cool, but then it's like, wait, hold on. You're gonna intercut scenes of warfare and stuff with scenes of girls in swimsuits feeling up each other's boobs, and you want it to be taken as, and you want to play it straight. Also, in that opening episode, you introduce way more characters than you are obviously ever going to do anything with.
Okay, Regalia, the Three Sacred Stars. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Oh, that's some moe-looking shit. The robot design looks decent, though. Ooh, okay, but the animation does not, like, the art style does not look great.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I got nothing on this one. When are we gonna get Van Dread? When's Van Dread gonna be in Robot Wars?
I actually saw that show.
Really?
Yeah. It was okay. Like, it had problems, but there's actually stuff in it that I was like, okay, that's kind of okay.
Okay.
It's one of those shows where it's one of those shows where it's like one of those 50-50 shows. Like, for everything that's like, that's kind of neat, there's something that's like, wait, you kind of scratch your head and go, wait, hold on a second.
When do we get to the much anticipated Demon of Steel, Battle of the Great Demon Beasts level?
I've never heard of this one either. When did it come out?
It's an old OVA. That's all I know.
What?
I am. It's an old OVA. That's all I know.
Okay. I'm asking because, like, a while back, I watched a compilation of like tons of like 80s and 90s mecha anime openings. So it's like, so it's kind of like, and like that was like a big time for OVAs. So it's kind of like, ooh, was this one left out by choice?
Oh my god. Stop fucking, like...
What was that?
See, I can't even say when's the Darling and the Franks, like, level, because, like, that show apparently was good in the beginning, but, like, for me, I saw, like, Trigger doing the horny Trigger thing, and I was just like, eh. So I was never interested in the beginning.
No, I don't. That's not what I want. Nope. What the? Oh, okay, I see what's wrong here. He doesn't have that ability yet. I was thinking of my file where I have everybody like at super high levels and I have 1,000 abilities I can use whenever.
Okay. Okay, why does this keep giving me best? I do not care about best. Do I have to just do the fucking... Man, make me break out the Boolean searches. Worst mecha. Alright, here we go. Nope, that's the worst mecha, not the...
Worst mecha anime.
No, this is just worst anime. Oh yeah, fuck. When are we getting Detonator or Gun?
That's one I've heard the name of before, but I can't remember anything about it. Like, I've seen it before.
I'm just gonna go to Sage's YouTube page.
What?
I'm just gonna go to Sage's YouTube page.
You doing okay there?
Give me a second.
Ow.
Give me a second.
Well, what have you found?
No, I gotta find it. I'm working on it. Bear with me.
What new and inventive hell are you going to bring upon us?
I'm on Bennett the Sage's YouTube page.
Oh.
Give me a second. It's gonna... Yeah, okay. Where's the wild cards with a Z at the end?
What?
When is wild cards gonna get the respect that it deserves?
The fuck is wild cars? Because that sounds like some premium aged schlock.
Yeah, it turns out I don't remember most of the mecha anime. Yeah, right. When are we getting Devadasi?
What is that?
Or Hyperdoll?
I don't know that one either. I'm wondering if you're making some of these up now.
Only if Sage is. Alright, fuck it. Alright, I've once again worn out this bit. In fact, I wore out this bit with that long, prolonged silence. So,
Yeah.
Hey man, this is your channel. You should be able to make up for this shit.
Yeah, I should, shouldn't I?
No, you shouldn't. What I just said was stupid and unreasonable.
Is it though? Because you're right, it is my channel.
No, you brought me on here specifically to help with commentary, and then I shut up for like a solid minute and a half. What I just did was very rude. I'm not going to apologize though.
No, of course not, you jackass.
I've never claimed to be anything else.
I'm probably going to need to waste one of these on a unit with only 1800 HP left.
Probably not, but eh. I mean, it's not like you're in any danger of losing. I I do love that he just javelins the fucking rocket launcher at him.
God, that was unnecessarily violent!
Hell yeah.
Did you see that, lad? His pancreas came right out his tear ducts.
I miss Purple Eye.
I know.
I hope he's doing his best wherever he's doing.
I keep expecting that one day he'll just randomly upload like 5 videos just because, like...
No, it'll be one. It'll be one, and it'll be when we least expect it.
Uh-huh.
If it ever happens. It'll probably not happen, because he said he's done, which I respect, but if it ever happens, it'll be some random inane bullshit.
Hmm.
Like, his last video was a random fucking cut-together edit of an episode from Digimon World 202.
Yeah.
From, like, the middle of the fucking series.
Yep.
Completely unrelated to anything at all. I don't even think the word Digimon is said there.
Yeah. Dinosaur, get them! And it just rams its face into the building.
Yup. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I don't know Goblet was evil.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't know that.
I guess it just, like, they seemed like they came in at the same time? I don't know.
Like, this is like the... we've been in combat with him before.
Hey, man.
Like, not in like what we've played so far, but in this level.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Ha! What?
I was putting a lot of mental effort into trying to find bad, like, mecha animated name drop, and it didn't work out. So, like, I'm feeling a little, like, defeated at the moment. My mind's not...
This is your own fault. You dug this hole for yourself.
Pointing fingers isn't gonna get us anywhere, man.
You
like,
dug this hole for yourself.
Hey, man, you picked out the plot. And yes, I am trying to say that by inviting me here, you partially caused this.
That is bullshit. It is a lie.
I like how I've done like a complete 180 from what I was talking about before about me being rude.
Because we're assholes, that's what it is. Oh, here comes the other person now.
Oh, hey, Hair Lady's getting involved.
Uh-huh. Alright, get him, Amuro. Use focus, Amuro, so that you don't die, Amuro. Get him, Amuro.
We finished the recording session. The album's ready to drop. Now she can go fighting robots.
I probably don't need to play the animation again because I already did it once this episode, but...
But you forgot to skip it.
I did.
Let's be honest.
Alright, get him, get him, Daba. Daba, goddammit, you can't use focus.
Does this mean he might die?
He might. Hold on. Unless... Okay, he doesn't have any kill counts, so he can't use any of these.
So he just not do anything?
Yeah, he can basically just not do anything, because otherwise he'll die. That's only 41.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. What can I do to him? Well, let's just pull up this guy real quick.
They don't actually go through the entire theme song.
No, they don't. They don't do that for any of them, though.
I mean, it's not like they like. It's not like they have to worry about it like running out. The theme song's like 3.5 minutes long. The version they put in the show is like 3.5 minutes.
I know. The Gundam theme song, the original Gundam theme song, is much longer than it needs to be.
It's one of my favorite things because it ends twice and just keeps
Does.
I love it. It's my favorite. That show is so charming and like interesting in how it's created and how it develops, and the characters are all great.
Even your favorite, Kai, which I can say without any irony.
Yep, unironically, my favorite character in the show. He is the most relatable. He just wants to fucking leave. He wants nothing to do with any of this.
No, you don't understand. I shouldn't be here at all.
No. Let's be clear. Bravo is the one who's like, you don't understand, I shouldn't be here at all. Kai's was like, no, this is bullshit. I don't want to be here. I don't need to be here. This sucks. Fuck. But then he'll still get on the gun and start shooting people. Because he's smart enough to know that if he just tries to, like, completely shirk his duties, he'll fucking get killed.
Yeah.
Like, Zeon's not going to take the, I swear I wasn't even supposed to be here today, excuse.
No.
They will just kill him.
Yeah. I mean, as we saw, like, let's be real here, Zeon had no qualms with just being like, is that a citizen? Cool! Kill him!
Yep. But there's also a lot of scenes where it's like, it humanizes them a lot. Like the Zeon people, like, giving like the airdrop to the mom and her kid that like left the group. Like airdropping them supplies.
Yeah.
I like that. Like, I like how it humanizes like the on the ground soldiers in the war.
Yeah.
Even Char, to an extent, gets like intimidated by the Gundam the first time he sees it.
Yeah.
Like he sees the beam rifle, and he's like, "Oh, I want nothing."
It's like, oh, that's a gun that we don't have. That's a gun nothing's had before.
I'm pretty sure I talked about this last time I was on here, but again, major props to that old guy who took on the Gundam unarmed in a Zaku 1. It didn't work out for him, but props for fucking doing it. The balls on that dude. What is the goal right now?
Beat her.
There she is. There she is.
Oh boy.
Time to get his ass kicked.
We're gonna... If we evade 37, I'll take those odds.
Yeah, that's better than the 75 she had before.
Yep. I will say something that's a little like silly about like a lot of stuff in Gundam about some of like the expanded universe is just like how much faith Zeon puts in like the Zaku series of robots.
Well, okay, so that's because for a while the Federation had nothing mass produced to fight back.
Well, no, but I mean like even after the fact, like
yeah,
after the events of the 1-year war.
So that's very like, I guess, old establishment mentality kind of thing. Like, it's what we've always done. It'll work. Like, it's fucking, it's the reason why delay-based netcode and fighting games are exist. So that's not like a non-understandable thought that they would like they would like hesitate before they try to like upgrade anything.
Guess.
It's not necessarily unrealistic. It could just be an intentional flaw, considering they lost, and like an intentional like flaw with their logic that like is part of what led to them losing. Because like they also didn't necessarily sit on their laurels. They were like it was a monster of the week idea, but they were deploying a new type of mobile suit every fucking
I saw that. I saw a video going over like a lot of the lore, going over things that caused Zeon to lose. And one of the things brought up is that Yeah, they had a bunch of experimental mobile suits, but they were all experimental mobile suits.
Yep.
Like,
well, they're like, their experimental mobile suit is doing really good. Ours should be just as good, right?
but yeah, but like a continuous, like a common problem they had was that their experimental mobile suits would kill their most experienced pilots because that's who they threw in the test.
Right. And that test inevitably would put the Bumbling.
Yeah.
Like, the DOMs weren't experimental at that point, right?
Not especially, no.
Because like that the Black Tri-Stars were using them for a while.
Yeah. Man, no, Xeon had a big problem with putting their top pilots in experimental mobile suits, and then just kind of having to sit there like, ooh, when the mobile suit exploded and killed one of their top pilots.
I mean, Char for a long time was stuck with the Zaku.
Yep.
Then he had the Gelgoog.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he had the Zagok first.
Yeah, he had his Agok for like one battle.
Yeah, and that was the Jaburo. That was Jaburo, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then he switched to the Gelgoog because the Gelgoog was the first like serious. Okay, no, the Goofs were the first like serious improvement he saw in the Zaku.
Yeah, the Gof was the first like big improvement over the Zaku.
Yeah. But then the Gelgoog came and with their sick-ass double-sided blades.
Yeah,
awesome.
because like the Gelgoog was just superior to everything else Xeon could field at that time.
Right. Wait, why are you withdrawing? You fought this same amount and won very easily. You could probably win this fight.
Possibly. We also took out their commander, but like we don't know how many more they have because this is literally their territory. And for every one we blow up, they can be like, well, just send 5 more.
Yeah. Narrative. I get it.
We've made it.
Battle wrap-up song.
Yeah.
Like a good results screen song, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the results screen too?
There is a results screen, yes.
Well, I mean, like I know there is one, but is it like the same song here? Or is it different
It
song?
can be sometimes.
Okay.
This is
Back
pop.
off, bitch. He's mine.
It's not wrong, but I was gonna say this just popped in my head listening to this because this is some video game ass music. If you want to hear a PS1 ass song, find the the intermission song for like the modern day duels from Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories.
Yes. No, I know what you're fucking talking about.
Yeah, that is a PS1 ass song.
Yeah. Man, okay, I was never able to get very far in that game. I always remember just getting past the dream sequence section.
Uh-huh.
And then just getting trounced by, I think it was Weevil used the first fight.
Yeah, because like
completely destroys me.
You can tell the idea was that you would keep battling those like few opponents in that like duel area over and over again, and that to get star chips, and then use those to buy better cards with using the codes on the real cards.
Right, but they would only give you like a couple star chips.
You could only get up to 5.
Yeah, and every code cost like what, 100?
Yeah, 100 at least.
Yeah, it was some absurd number. It's like I ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Nobody got time for that shit.
Yeah. And then, like, one of the most bizarre ones to me is I was just like, this card should be cheap to get. I typed in the code for Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress. It's max.
Jesus Christ.
He's cost 999 star chips in the game. It's just like, why?
Man, that game's balancing as fuck.
It was. And even then, by the end of the game, it doesn't matter because you need to build up copies of certain cards. Because at the end of the game, every enemy, during like the last dungeon, every enemy is running 3 copies of Gate Guardian, 3 copies of Black Skull Dragon, 3 copies of Meteor Black Dragon.
What the fuck?
Oh, and 3 copies of Great Moth.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That seems like the most. That seems like the most like arcade quarter munching shit I've
I
ever heard.
know. And on top of that, the only card in the game stronger than all of those was Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. But if you didn't live in Japan, you couldn't get that card without hacking the game.
That's frustrating.
Because in Japan, they released an add-on for the PS1, a little like handheld for it. And if you played the Yu-Gi-Oh game for that handheld, and then plugged it in after getting to a certain point, it would give you a copy of Blue Eyes Ultimate in the game.
Okay.
But that only came out in Japan. So you could see the problem, like, immediately, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna do some upgrades here real quick.
Alright.
This is the only unit I'm not upgrading because you at no point ever have to use it for anything.
No respect for the Mafoose.
No, none. Alright, there we go. Oh wait, one other thing though, actually. Power parts. Elgime. There it is. Alright, on to our next mission. Okay. Alright, so it's, this will get us a couple more characters from Mazinger. This will get us the characters from Magic Knight Rayearth and Knights in Magic. This is for these people, and then this is a repeatable. So these are the ones that will get us new units.
There's still no guy.
We cannot do the next section, his next segment yet.
What mission do we have to do to get to his next section?
We just have to keep progressing through the game, period.
Alright. Then,
like, these are the missions they want us to do next to progress through the next part of the story.
Uh-huh.
But everything else is what will get us more units or unit upgrades.
Fail and Bummer.
Do we have to?
Dude, that name speaks to me.
Alright. Oh, thank God I upgraded their units. And there's Mr. Jellyfish screaming at us to go get Ray Earth.
He would. I don't know what Ray Earth is, but...
Ray Earth is awesome. So, tell me, what do you think would happen with the first attempt to be like, it's a magical girl show, but it's also a super robot show?
Didn't Macross do something like that?
No, Macross was, it's a super robot show, but it revolves around idolus.
Yeah. I don't know. Is that Ray Earth?
Ray Earth was the like, yeah, you got super robot in in my magical girl. You got magical girl in my super robot. Why is it so awesome?
Okay, so it did work out.
It did. It shouldn't work, but there's something about a magical girl carrying around a sword, piloting a mech designed to have the aesthetic of a giant flaming lion. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I know I said it every time they've been on screen so far. I'm not gonna say it again.
Alright, then don't. There's just something about the music start mission, and it just says...
It basically just says, you suck!
It's just something so fucking stupid about that. Oh god. Sperms.
Yep.
I don't know. They literally look nothing like sperms. What am I fucking talking about?
Oh.
Man, shut up.
Alright, here's our boss for the level.
That looks alright. The dude inside looks a little tweaked out, but...
This attack has such a terrible animation.
What was that camera angle focusing what I thought it was?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, okay. What, like, fan service has never really done anything for me.
It's not that, it's that, like... This, like, I don't know what it is. Part of it is just that might just be that I find the character annoying, so I hate having to hear them talk. But like, it's just like, it's another one of those shows that it's like, yo, we're just gonna copy Gundam by doing none of the things that made Gundam work.
I don't hate the music. I also don't necessarily hate the designs. They're definitely unique.
Okay. I think one of my problems is that there's not a lot of, like... They don't look like they're supposed to be a set like they say they are.
I see similarities in the way, in like the angles of like different parts, but I need to see a couple more. I don't think we've really looked at these guys. At least they're focusing on the robot's crotch too in the camera shot. What year was this show from?
I have no idea.
What's the name again?
Majestic Prince.
2011. Sorry, 2011 to 2019.
Really?
Oh no, that's the manga.
Oh.
I think. Yeah, that's the manga.
Okay. It's like, that seems like a really long time.
I don't know if it got more than one season, but it looks like it. 2013 was its.
That sounds about right.
Okay. No, there was not a second season.
I can imagine. I don't know if it goes over the whole manga or not, because I didn't even know it had a manga.
I can't imagine it did. If the manga went for 8 years, I can't imagine a single anime would do that. Like, it probably happened. Some people probably tried to do that, but I can't imagine that many are that stupid.
I can't imagine that. I don't think that's gone over well the few times people have tried it either.
No, man, you didn't like them cramming all of Book 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender into a single movie?
No! God, no, I did not.
Just realized my shirt is on backwards. I've been wearing the shirt for multiple hours.
Like, I don't know why it does that every time he performs any action.
Maybe something from the show. I dig that design, actually. That design's alright.
It's okay. I'm also not like that animation, like, it was no oomph to any of the impacts either.
I agree with that. There's no hit, almost hit stop, I guess is the term I would think.
Yeah.
It's an imperfect term to apply here, but I get what you mean.
Yeah. It makes it seem like he's whiffing every time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I'm alright with the designs. Like the robot designs at least. The character designs still look weirdly soft to me.
Yeah. There's more of them. Oh, God.
That guy's head is very rectangular.
Ah, somebody else is here.
In the chat or in the game?
In the chat.
Who?
Look, you'll know who it is.
Fuck, I can't see the chat.
Oh, that's right. It's a Mr. Draven.
Oh, hey, what's up, man? If you're talking back to me, I can't see the chat, so, yeah.
It is odd that you cannot see the chat. It shows up on the stream. I guess that's because I'm watching it over YouTube, though, and not...
Yeah, no, nothing. Like, it shows up every once, like for like a very brief second when someone types something in, but...
There we go.
It's good that he has a chair to sit in. They just... Wait, are those good guys?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you right now, his voice does not match his face.
Really?
Yes.
Oh boy. I can't.
So, like... Hold on, it's still the enemy turn. I'll get to it in a moment.
I'm gonna assume... Because my base assumption would be, like, low and gruff.
You would expect that, wouldn't you?
Right, because his face is a rectangle. He's got a chin for days.
Yep. So, here's something. Here's something. Just like the gun halberd. I want you to watch how it transforms from a halberd into a gun. Because, oh boy, does it look terrible.
What? Oh. Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that gun form is bad. The halberd form was fine.
The halberd form is fine. But the gun form is just like, I'm sorry, there's,
That's not great.
It's not. Like, it was obviously designed with the intention of it just being the halberd, and at some point they're like, but what if it was also a gun?
Right.
But, like, here it is, like, this.
Those hands... The bigger hands seem...
Completely unnecessary.
This design looks kind of weird.
It's not a great design.
Like... There's definitely worse designs.
Mm-hmm.
But, like... Yeah, the bigger hands look a bit...
Mm-hmm. No, it makes it worse, too?
Huh.
None of its attack animations utilize the bigger hands.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh. I don't know if they actually do anything in the anime or manga, but in the game, these do nothing other than just sit
like,
there.
An attack should be that the big hands like fold over the smaller hands like gloves, and you punch them.
Uh huh.
That seems like an
Yeah, or that like the giant hands are used to carry some kind of like heavy weapon, but no.
I cannot believe it.
Uh huh.
That's baffling.
It is.
That is completely baffling.
Oh boy, it's our favorite attack animation again, but I can skip it because that's already played once in the stream.
Yep. Yeah. The TNA was felt. The TNA felt weirdly out of place with everything else I've been looking at in this game.
Uh huh.
Maybe it's because most of the characters that are piloting the mechs are men. They don't really tend to do that in anime, guys.
Well, like that's the why is the cockpit designed like that?
Yeah. Like hers is fine.
No, no. Did you not see what happened? What was at the very bottom of the cockpit?
No.
It's
missed it.
It's like we've all seen it whether we wanted to or not. That picture of the anime girl on the hurdle or whatever with the crotch rubbing against it.
Oh yeah.
She's just rested on one of those.
Oh.
It's like, why is it designed like that?
Oh no.
Uh-huh. No, I have reasons that I look at these characters and I look at their units and I'm like, oh god.
Like, oh no. Like, I'm not even gonna get on someone for being into that, but like,
whether or not somebody's into it is not my problem. It's just like
just because women don't have like balls doesn't mean it doesn't hurt when something like punches into there.
Uh-huh.
That's like a very poor design.
I know. But I was gonna say, like, with her TNA being out of place, there are other female pilots in the game. We've used Callan earlier, and none of them have that level of fan service to any of their attacks.
Yeah. No, I mean, Colin has like the motorcycle shaped cockpit, but that's about it. Then I don't know. It's been too long for me to remember how much Code Geass did with fan service.
It was inconsistent, I'll say. Like, some episodes had a ton of it, and then some episodes had literally none.
Yeah, the tone of that show could be a bit inconsistent.
It was, and that's one of those reasons why, that's one of those reasons the show is so divisive. Especially in the second half of the show, it's just like, oh, where are we going now?
Yeah, that show. Like, I'm not gonna disrespect its willingness to go there with how dark shit gets there.
Uh-huh.
But it really does clash with the beginning of that show in a way that I don't think is proper. You don't know. I can't even say that's not properly addressed. I haven't seen all of it. That's not fair.
I don't think it clashes with the beginning of the show, because the beginning of the show opens with Lelouch psychically controlling 8 soldiers and telling them to shoot themselves.
Yeah.
So the dark stuff is no, that's exactly where it would be.
Okay, fine. The high school slice of life stuff feels
yes.
out of place.
Yes, it is. It is. The high school slice of life stuff is completely out of place with everything else going on. And I get that it's supposed to show Lelouch's duality, but it's not done very well.
I don't know. I don't remember it being a deal breaker by any means.
But again, I didn't finish. I guess I didn't finish the show, so maybe it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's been so long since I watched that show.
I remember it rather clearly because I was into it, but like as I look back at it, I'm like, it feels like it was two different shows that were airing at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get to hear his voice now. Just be prepared.
I am anticipating. Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna say it's not entirely unfitting, but it definitely is not what I expected.
Uh-huh. All right, Edge, deal some damage.
Yep.
Also, Mr. Eric, while you're there, please let me know if the audio is better balanced between me and Flatcap. No, he did.
Yep. He's Jed, Dim. Okay, one thing I do have a criticism for this game. Personally.
Uh-huh.
Man, it feels like they drop a lot of just jobbers on you. And it like I get it. You need plenty of time and reasons to show off the different animations. I do get that.
Uh-huh.
But there are points, man, where it feels like it is a bit much. Like feels like they're dropping 30 guys on you. And it feels like it makes the missions kind of overstay their welcome sometimes.
I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just because
you're the one.
Yeah.
You're the one playing, so maybe it's probably a different experience for you than
yeah, that might be it. Part of it might just be because I do just legitimately enjoy tactical RPGs like this.
Yeah, no, so do I. But I like Fire Emblem as much as the next guy, and usually the battles in that don't have that many people in it.
True.
I guess it makes it hard to feel like the grandioseness of like the later battles, because like Fire Emblem does get a lot of people in it, but usually only in like the later sections.
Yeah. Ow. I thought I was gonna hit him.
Well,
can you kill anything? No, of course not. Yeah, like those giant hands just sit there flapping around, basically. What?
that was the sound of the hands flapping around.
Oh. The giant hands flap around. The robot is secretly a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube bot.
I'm dead.
You still have dudes? Oh, there are still. I'll be right back.
Yeah, they don't have many of them left.
Alright, I'll be back in like 30 seconds.
Alright.
Maybe more.
Somebody's what do move? Oh. I wish they were called the Waluigi. That would make fighting them so much more entertaining. They pull off their helmets and they all just look like Waluigi. Their battle and defeat cries just wah! Oh, you've given us a gift there. So, Eric just said that every time he sees the Wolgaru, he misreads them as Waluigi. And I'm just like, that's amazing. He said he was sorry for it. I'm like, no, do not apologize. You have just made them 10 times better.
Yep.
He missed.
These guys aliens?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I misread that. You said you're not sorry. Okay, that's even better.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, deal some damage. Blah. This will kill it, so let's just do that.
Right.
Sick of your shit. There we go. Oh, even their ultimate attack isn't enough to deal 4,500 damage.
Well. Tally ho.
Yep.
Wait, there's 3 of them?
Yep. See, he holds the gun with his normal hands.
Yeah. Yeah, that's frustrating. Oh, see, they got...
Oh, they did. They crit and killed it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the stuff doesn't account for crit chances, so okay.
Right.
Get him, Amuro! Oh, that's pathetic.
Wait, I missed it. What was pathetic?
Oh, the enemy boss had an 18% hit chance on Amuro.
Ah, he had them XCOM numbers.
Uh-huh. We're just gonna focus to make this extra embarrassing.
This is gonna be extra embarrassing. Is that a Gundam?
Yes.
Which one is that from?
Gundam Narrative.
Okay.
which I at one point saw described as the show that the series that made new types cool again.
Oh, okay.
Uh huh. And to be fair, it's not an unfair statement for the show. It really did a good job at that.
All right.
Alright, deal some damage. Well, that thing's dead.
Hell yeah. Hey, he leveled up.
Uh, and it missed.
Yep.
Oh god, I forgot that's what he looks like.
Who is this troll dog looking motherfucker? Oh my god.
Oh!
Hot damn.
Oh!
You have retreated. Yeah, I don't think we've said like a single, like I think we've made maybe 5 statements about what's actually going on in the game.
That-
entire 2 hours.
Look, that's what happens sometimes, okay?
Yeah, I mean, mostly me. Most of what happens with me, because again, I am a fringe fan of mecha anime. I don't know who most of these people are. And I don't mean I just haven't watched the shows, I mean zero knowledge.
Well, remember, you're the one who agreed to co-host this series.
Oh, sure. So I know. I'm not making excuses. I'm giving explanations. I have nothing to say to these two talking. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, neither do I. That's why I'm just kind of going through it.
All right. Like. Eh. I got nothing. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something, but I got nothing. Okay. The dude with the rectangle head looks like he's voiced by the guy who voices Joe Swanson.
Made.
Okay, alright. Alright, I need to know what his fucking name is. Patrick Warburton.
Ah.
Yeah, he looks like he's voiced by Patrick Warburton.
Isn't he also Kronk?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Kronk was a gift to animation.
I thought you were about to say Kronk was a gift to anime.
I mean, if you want to get technical about it. Okay, it is almost 7. I think that's where it's going to get wrapped up for now. I'm going to go make some nachos.
Maybe we'll talk about the game next time.
Yeah, hopefully. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you all show back up next week. If my co-host is available next week, we'll do more Super Robot Wars to catch up on what was missed. If not, it goes back to XCOM. But again, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and watch another one, please. For the love of God, YouTube's knocking at my door. The wolf is at old Gil's door.
Is that what you do? Is Simpsons references like usually the way you end your like,
No.
begging for money?
No, just this time. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening and rest of your week. Goodbye.
I hope your week's